Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mommsenwasright, and I am back. And it's only a couple of more days until I get a better internet connection. So that will mean you get more videos quicker, because my problem isn't the casting, it's the upload. Uploading's taking forever, and I will start to stream on Twitch, because I could right now, but really I want to do it in the best quality I can. I hate bad quality, so I need more bandwidth. God damn it. Anyway, I have another game that is basically been sent me to analyze the replay about what happened in this game. Why did one of the sides lose? Will be very interesting, I guess. And another guy sent me a game that is going to be 100 minutes long. And no, it's going. Let me take a look. It's 82 minutes long, and it has 100 kills. So I'm really looking forward to that one. But let's go into this game. We have on the Radiant side Klopfer Penchtime? What? Penchtime? Joe, Gravitation, Daxim, and Klopfer Killer Can. So a stack, it seems. We have Beautiful Rarity, we have Beautiful Twilight, we have Suda, Dovahkiin, Suda, Heady Hunter, and Muthasu. I think these guys are also a stack. Still, it's so sad. You can see who is a stack in the result screen, but you can't see it in the replay. I hate that. Really, really hate that. If you don't know who Rarity and Twilight are, just look it up. Okay, wait a minute. Is this Captain's mode? Yeah, it's Captain's mode. Not bad. So, okay. Captain's mode. Commentating on Captain's mode. That's going to be very interesting. Wait a minute. Just have to turn down the volume a little bit. Yeah, I jump ahead a little bit so that I can see the strategy. We don't have to wait for everything. And, well, interesting picks. Do these people know each other? I don't know. Lifestealer and Queen of Pain banned, and Doom and Puck. Why not? Not those heroes that are generally banned in the pro scene right now. Vengeful Spirit, first pick, is also nothing you're going to see in the pro scene. Shadow Shaman, good hero. As I said, I'm jumping forward quite a bit here, and let's see. Okay, Shadow Shaman, Twin Protector, both sides picked the supports first. And this isn't a pro game, so it's going to be very interesting to see how good the Ancient Apparition is. I'm always trying to cast a little bit for people who are new. Most of these heroes are relatively straightforward. If you look at Shadow Shaman, Ether Shock, farming skill, can hit a lot of units. Hex and Shackles both disables, and Mass Serpent Ward can do a lot of damage and is very good for pushing. Twin Protector, a very good roaming hero, and you can cast Living Armor on pretty much anybody on the map, global, so that blocks damage and regions. Overgrowth is a nice ulti, keeps people in place but doesn't damage them. Leech Seed, is some kind of losing health and giving it to your heroes in Nature's Skies is an invisible spell. So, yeah, not bad. In case of supports, don't know where they're going for. Vengeful Spirit is the classical support, has a magic missile, that is, she has a hard stun, she has an ability that reduces armor, she has a vengeance aura that gives bonus damage, and finally she has one of the best support abilities in the game, if you know what you're doing. That's a problem. Swap, that changes position with one of the enemies, so swapping somebody out. And remember, if Shadow Shaman, no, he isn't channeling, sorry, Shackles is channeled. If you swap Shadow Shaman, and if let's say you already used your stun and Shadow Shaman is still channeling his shackles, you can swap him, and oh well. And why am I going into this in such a depth? Because of Ancient Apparition, because a lot of people don't really understand what his real strengths are. Most important, of course, is his ulti, Ice Blast. Global ulti, hard to land because you first fire some kind of seeking thing, and then you have to say when the projectile is going to hit, does a lot of damage, and kills you if you have low hit points, and sees to it that you can't be healed in the time. And what's also very important is the AoE gets bigger the farther the ball flies. Now, this is the reason why most people pick Ancient Apparition, but his other abilities are also great. Chilling Touch is great because you can cast it on your allied heroes. It means that for a certain number of attacks, you get bonus damage but minus attack speed. Minus attack speed stays always the same, minus 20, but the bonus damage is huge. 80 bonus damage for 6 attacks. That's a lot. Ice Vortex, movement slow basically, and increases magic damage, also very useful together with his other abilities. And a slow is always good. Not as good as a stun, of course. And finally, Cold Feet. This is something that is very interesting because it's an AoE, and inside that AoE, I'm talking about the other picks and bands soon. If you're running around in that AoE, nothing happens immediately. You have 4 seconds to run out of the AoE, otherwise you're stunned. And the good thing about this is you can really stop the enemy from going into certain places. It's perfect for stopping upside pushes before you, in front of your base. Perfect. Now, the other bands we had are annoying heroes. One of the best hard carries in the game, Spectre. I love Spectre. I play her a lot. We have Tinkerer, Nature's Prophet, and Gyrocopter. Nature's Prophet and Tinkerer, one of the best pushing heroes in the game, and Gyrocopter is another good carry. Picks another support, Sand King. Love Sand King, perfect. Also a perfect standard support. Has a hard stun with Burrow Strike. Have to hit it. So Sandstorm makes him invisible and does damage. Caustic Finale. Never skill this if you're a support, especially towards the end, because it's a explode creeps skill, and you don't. That's not your job. And finally, of course, Epicenter, channel spell. Just channel it and jump in and do a lot of damage. It's not that easy, but you know that. Timbersaw is an interesting carry. I'm not seeing Timbersaw that often because he needs a lot of skill. I mean, his ulti chakram is not that hard. You just fire it out, it does damage and slows, and basically costs mana per second. Reactive Armor is a fantastic ability. Most people really underappreciate Reactive Armor. What happens is basically you get per a stack 1 bonus armor, 1 bonus HP regen, and each time you're attacked you gain a stack for 16 seconds. That can mean, if you look at this, if you put 4 skill points into this, you have for 16 seconds can have a stack, 16 stacks. That means 16 bonus armor and 16 HP regen. That's fantastic. Timber Chain pulls you around the map. You have to hit a tree and you do damage when you fly around. And finally, Whirling Death also pulls you, basically does an AoE around you, and you lose some stats. That's also very interesting. Important. Both Timber Chain and Chakram are pure damage. Lycan now is really often banned, even in competitive. And that's interesting because for quite some time he wasn't that well liked, because his wolves, his spawns were nerfed, and his howl and his passive really weren't seen as that useful. I mean, what's most useful is this ulti, because he gets so much move speed. It does has a much better base attack time, gets critical damage, bonus night vision, etc. Basically, that's what he does. He just uses his wolves to farm. He uses his howl and his fur impulse to buff himself and his wolves, and then he goes in and kills people. And I really like that he's back into business. Okay, more bands. We have Bloodseeker and Slark. Bloodseeker, well, more of a pub hero, but Slark is picked in the competitive scene. And another 2 hard carries we are not going to go over, sorry. And of course, I hope those of you who are really already know everything, you're going to skip this picking phase anyway, I guess. Okay, let's see. I'm going to talk about the team composition right now. Again, the directed camera. But okay, let's see. Timbersaw, Weaver, Silencer can be a support or a perhaps carry. Yeah, that can be a good team. You could send Timbersaw or Weaver off lane if you wanted, because both have an escape. And you have two very good supports. Normally, I guess, who could go mid? Who's going to be mid? Don't ask me. We'll see. Silencer is a good mid, definitely, because he can have a bottle and he can harass people until they scream with all his skills. On the other side, it's also nice. I mean, you have two really hard carries and you have three supports, and you can send two supports into lane with him, and one you could have roaming, like for instance Treant Protector. But I also don't see a real mid hero. Yeah, someone like Puck or... Okay, Silencer going mid, as I said, very good. Ranged hero can harass like crazy. So he's playing a carry. And his item build for mid is a little bit much. So he shouldn't have bought a clarity. I mean, he has to go for a bottle. Bot lane is going to be Weaver and Vengeful Spirit. I don't know what the other lane they are going up against, but this is so dangerous. Weaver can just... oh god, he's skilled. Germinate attack first. Please, skill Shikuchi. Or don't skill anything at all, because that's what pro gamers do, and that's really useful, because you never know if you have to run away. Perhaps there's a gank on it, then you quickly skill Shikuchi and run away. But anyway, he's lucky because he have a Vengeful Spirit, and Vengeful Spirit Smart hasn't skilled anything yet. That's nice. Right now we have two heroes from the dire mid. That's something you see more and more often. It's very interesting. I mean, it seems that the Doakin is going to roam here. Yeah, he has wards, and yeah, let's see. I guess Lycan also hasn't skilled anything. Oh, this is going to be a terrible lane for him. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Okay, top lane. We have a Timbersaw. As I said, Timbersaw is a good offlane hero, can flee with his Timber Chain, and has skill set. And we have Suda Heady Hunter as a Phantom Assassin with a really strange sword. Holy crap. And as a support, a Sand King, which is absolutely okay. I mean, you're always more happy with a ranged support that can harass better, but still. Sand King has a stun. Oh god, he skilled Caustic Finale. It's so horrible. And it seems that Thuda just tried to see if he could perhaps gank mid, and now he's pulling, which is very good. Those of you who don't know what did he do? What pulling is, basically you hit the creeps here, and they're going to go into this lane running behind you, and what you want is that your creeps run into the jungle creeps, and each of your creep that dies is a creep that the enemy doesn't get. This is why, and this is something a lot of people don't realize, the main reason why you pull early is that to let your creeps die, not to get XP. You want not this, you know, not getting your creeps with low health into the lane to be able to, so that the enemy carrier has it easier to kill them. But right now Timbersaw is just standing around because yeah, he knows there are two supports and a carry there, and all he can do is hang around. And perhaps really I would have skilled Whirling Death, because you can farm with that. In the mid lane, oh well, Rarity is doing better than I expected. Yeah, there should be a lot more harass than this. And on the bot lane we have an off lane Treant Protector. Yes. Okay. Well, he has to, I guess. What else should they do? And he can get invisible. He skilled invisibility and living armor, but the problem is going to be here. The problem is going to be, really, has he skilled anything? Yeah, dude. You know, if you're mid and if you're against a silencer, it's very important, if you use some of his ability on you, that you be able to cast a spell to get these abilities off you. So why doesn't he skill Howl, an ability that has 15 mana cost? That's much better. Okay, anyway. Yeah. Problem with Twilight here is going to be that he's going to be harassed a lot, and he isn't going to be able to use living armor on his teammates a lot. He has to use it on himself, and I have no clue why he doesn't do it right now. Do it! We are going to look at that kill soon. I don't know. Why isn't he using living armor on himself? He has 2 points in it, and he also didn't do it to help out his teammates. Okay, let's jump back for a moment. Yeah, we have Harass. Rarity is really down. Still going forward, greedy for the last hits. And you see, now she has last word on him and all the other abilities. And this is going to be his death. Curses to Silence kills him. Yeah, this is the problem with Silencer. And he has stolen 2 intelligence already. Ooh, this is going to be bad. Oh well, sad, sad. Silencer now has so much regen that he doesn't know what to do with it. He has still a clarity. Use it, dude. Why don't you use the clarity? He has a bottle, he has tangos, and he has a stealth. Wow. This is going to be a horrible lane for Lycan. Yeah. It already is. Timbersaw, well, he's tanky, he has reactive armor, and yeah. He's going to survive, I guess. And again, Shadow Shaman is doing too much pulling and hanging around. Ooh, he's finishing his magic wand very early. You know that I don't like this if you watch my cast. Why? It's quite an amount of mana and... money. And the problem is... how can I put this? A magic wand is only good if you're in lane, in front of people who cast a lot of spells. And he isn't going to do that. Right now he's pulling. He doesn't need all these items. He doesn't need the recipe. He should have really bought something else. For instance, is he already now? He should have bought first a Flying Courier, and we are already 5 minutes in. Okay, in the mid lane now, there's Phantom Assassin in the mid lane. Yeah, I don't know if she's going to have a better time, but... it makes a little bit sense because Lycan now has a Ring of Basilius with its aura, and he also has Feral Impulse, so that could mean that he's somewhat able to jungle. Now let's see if he's able to, if he's microing his wolves. Micro your wolves. Micro them. Micro. No micro. Okay. Oh god, Phantom Assassin dies. Sorry. We have to go back again. My god, why don't these people... she has no mana for dagger. Yeah, that's terrible. Now you can't really fight him. You can't really fight. Oh god, she's going forward. Why? Why are people so stupid? If you're a melee carry and if you're against the Silencer, especially, I really thought that Phantom Assassin realized that she is very good in this lane because she can constantly last hit with dagger. Dagger only costs 25 mana and does 100 damage, so you can quite well last it quite well. And now we have a Silencer that already stolen 4 intelligence. Things are going down the drain. And his skill build is perfect. He has skill Global Silence early and is matching out his harass skills. And as with OD, Glaives of Wisdom early isn't good because, you know, you're not doing that much damage and don't have that much intelligence to start, and simply leave it. If not necessarily if you have... Oh, yeah, he is last in with dagger. But the sword looks so stupid. Holy crap. Some kind of arm sword. Yeah, let's take a look at last hits and denies. Sorry that I always use the mouse to do this, but I like to use the mouse. Weaver is pretty much uncontested. We didn't really look at him because there's no reason. He's just hanging around here last hitting. I mean, what is Tree supposed to do? He can't do nothing. He's going to hang around and do, just chill and leech XP. But, oh god, what did Venge do to be only level 1? Did she, even if she was pulling all the time, you should not be level 1. What? Okay, and Ancient Apparition also only hanging around in the jungle. Really, if you have this kind of tri-lane, it should be no problem for you to kill this guy. I mean, you have a stun. Let's put it like this. You put down a Cold Feet And that has a 4-second delay. And then you put down, if you place it right, and you put down a stun from Vengeful Spirit. Oh, Timbersaw going in. Yes. Oh, no. Doris striking out. That's slow. Oh, he's shackled. But no follow-up. Sand King already run around. And again, okay, sorry. What is going on? Okay, let's get back. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I was so confused in regard to these actions, but this is why we have these buttons. Okay, again, Phantom Assassin has no mana, of course, because he's constantly draining his mana, or her mana in this case. She has only 663 HP, so she really needs HP items. And yeah, she's dead. You know, Curse of the Silence, yeah, down she goes. And at the same time, as I tell you, they kill Ancient Apparition on the bot lane. And because this is an analysis, we are going to look at this too. He's running away. He's taking damage from Weaver. Now the swarm comes in. He runs for it. He doesn't even need the others. His teammates. Wow. Kills him just like this. Was he stunned before? He wasn't even stunned. Didn't even have to use Magic Missile. Just Wave of Terror. I mean, that's 3 armor reduction. You see, has a good line of sight and does 30 damage. And 3 armor reduction is a lot in the early game. I mean, look at Treant Protector. It's only 4 armor, so that reduces his armor to 1, and that's very useful. Yeah. Let's jump a little bit forward. Now Lycan is going to AFK farm in the jungle, I guess. Net worth right now is Silencer at the top, together with Joe, the Weaver. And then we have rarities, Suda and Mafasu. Yeah, well, that didn't have a nice game. Okay. I hate this. And people aren't pausing. So much action, it's only 7 minutes in, wow. Okay. Yes. Okie doke. Everybody's back. We have another pause. Okay. Hope that was the last part. Silencer has found the rune. Now, again, there are not that many wards on the map, but there is. It seems Shadow Shaman is doing an okay job with warding. And surprisingly for me, right now, Sand King's Caustic Finale really is paying off because he's hitting creeps. And if you don't know how Caustic Finale happens, it basically works like this, that you hit a creep, and if dies, it basically gains a debuff and then it explodes and does damage against people around it. And if Timbersaw is a melee hero and if he doesn't use his skills to farm, he's going to be hit by these explosions. Yeah, Twilight now just hanging around. Okay, Twilight, you should be able, you can cast Living Armor on buildings, and I hope she is going to do it. Cast it on buildings, cast it on your tower, cast, yes. Regening towers, the best thing in existence. Now Vengeful Spirit is top. I mean, why not? They realize that Weaver is just hanging around. He has 1 kill and 50 last hits, and there's nothing that is going to stop his train. Of course, Ancient Apparition is disconnected, which is very, very sad. Yeah, very sad. Mafasu, what kind of name is this? It's really sad. Is Ancient Apparition going to do fall out? I guess he is. Lycan now has his Vladimir's Offering. If you don't know why you're getting this, it gives you lifesteal, but especially it's an aura item, so it gives lifesteal to all your creeps. Oh. Ah, yes, they are going to get him, or are they using his ulti? But the silencer? Yes, nice. Oh wow, silencer and forward with the timber chain. gets a kill. Now, okay, Shadow Shaman's getting in, but he doesn't really have any kind of supports. Wow. Didn't he look at the map? Well, PA also goes in against 3 heroes. I mean, she gets a kill, sure, but normally they don't have any kind of mana left, but that's really... Yeah, but that's a mistake you make very often. That you think, I mean, someone was killed, I have to go in, I have to help out. Didn't happen, didn't help. Okay, Timbersaw has what? Okay, he has nothing. Again, he also finishes a magic wand. Why? What was his lane? Well, you could say that Sand King is using his abilities a lot, but I don't know. I like a wand. A wand is useful, but people only finish it if you know that the extra stuff you're getting out of it. +3 to all attributes and more charges. That's 5 more charges. That's not a lot. 10 charges on a magic stick. If it's useful. Okay, Silencer is stacked. Has a Force Staff, has an Null Talisman. Null Talisman always a little sad because you can't build it into anything except, yeah, Veil of Discord and a Dagon, and I sincerely doubt that he's going to build a Veil of Discord, even if it's a very good item. Sand King's finding an invisibility rune, and he has a Blink Dagger. Pure Blink Dagger, no boots, which is so stupid it hurts. I know perhaps some programmers do it, but boots are good. Buy them. Okay. Running away. Run. No chance. Oh, that was a bad ult, but still. Dovahkiin is going to die. I'm always so sad that it doesn't show you how much HP he has when he's dead, but we'll see that. Phantom Assassin has a terrible game, and finally he has finished her Phage boots, and she is immediately going for Battle Fury, which is, as usually, stupid. Because Battle Fury is good for tanking, but... sorry, for farming, but as you already saw, her problem right now isn't that she's has problem farming. Her problem right now is that she's dying all the time. Oh, nice ulti by Sand King. Yeah, they're going to get a double kill, and that helps out a lot. But still, if it really, I know these guides, the in-game guides are good. But if you see that you're dying constantly, you can't just buy a damage item. You have to buy something that helps you not to die, and he has 739 HP against people like a Weaver, against Timbersaw, who does, by the way, pure damage. Most of his skills, not all of his skills. Whirling Deathmax does magical damage, and pure damage goes through everything. So what she needs is HP. She needs HP, so don't buy a broadsword. I would buy a Ring of Health and then go into the damage items, or for regen, or buy something that gives you HP. But a Ring of Health first is normally the best thing you can do. Because you're going to need it later for the Battle Fury. Back to Last Hits in the Nights. Weaver's still at the top because nobody's really challenging him. Yeah, rarity is gaining. And I think Silencer died once now. Yes, but that's 5 kills. That's ridiculous. Okay, let's see. Phantom Assassin hanging around at the bot lane. She has 31 last hits for dying 3 times. That's not so bad. And for her lane, there are 3 support. Oh god, and DD Sand King. I mean, he isn't going to get that much out of it because, let's be honest, he doesn't have a lot of attack speed. But are they going to? What? Why is he pouring? Are they going to get in? Yes. Are they going to get him? Time-lapse? No, he doesn't even need time-lapse. He's visible, but he still can use time-lapse. Vengeful is here. Yeah, Boros Strike. She should die, but that's her job. Got an ulti for Vengeful Spirit? That was so stupid. Oh, man. Why did he use his ult? They would have gotten it anyway. Oh, Weaver goes in. That is also very stupid. I mean... Oh man, how I know this is so greedy. It's never worth it. It's never worth it to die yourself as a carry in order to kill a support. Not dying is the most important thing that a carry has to do. Meanwhile, the Dovahkiin, the guy with the dragon blood in himself, is getting down a tower. Oh, and they're going to get Timbersaw here. Nice shackle but Rarity is so fast. She's so fast. Her ulti is so fast. Makes her so fast. Yeah, that should be it. Another hit, yes. And it was a crit, lucky crit. Yeah, there is dust up, so that makes it all the much harder for Weaver. Weaver died the first time now, but his abilities, what I'm talking about, his items are okay. I guess he should have a magic stick, and he should have something I always talk about. And you know what's time? It's time for teleport scroll. Check. We have 1, 2 and the Radiant side, and we have nothing on the Dire side. This hurts me physically. Okay. Let's drink something. How can you not have teleport scrolls? Always carry a TP.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Okay, that tower should go down. Lycan is a good pusher, especially because of his howl. And it seemed that, now there's support coming. But first I thought, why is Silencer going in alone? But now they're going to kill everybody. Oh, nice Sand King ulti. But is it enough? It's not enough. It's not enough. Silencer still survives. But now he dies. So the wards. But still, that was a bad team fight. That was a very bad team fight for the Dire. Can you reduce the armor? No, you can't. But you do 30 damage to them, I guess. Perhaps. Yeah, that's the problem with wards. If you're able to survive the attacks, they bring quite a nice amount of damage. Money to you. Yeah. Phantom Assassin still rushing her Battle Fury again. You know, I don't like this. You can do this if you're far ahead. But in general, I'm never really fond of somebody immediately rushing for this kind of pride. And I guess my main problem with this is, I know I'm going to get bashed for this, but Battle Fury is not that good item. I know, it gives you HP regen, it gives you mana regen, it gives you damage and it gives you cleave. Isn't that good? Yes, it's good. Problem is, it doesn't give you one thing that makes you so much better at everything. So you need see like a Crystallis that suddenly gives you so much crit chance. She doesn't need a Crystallis, of course. Or no, the Reaver gets away. Or something like a Desolator. The minus armor is perfect. So this is a problem with the Battle Fury, and it costs a lot. That's 4,350. That's a lot. Of course, the cleave is good. But in this regard, we also have a problem. He has opted for Phase Boots, which can be okay, give the bonus damage. Problem is, of course, it doesn't give her attack speed, and cleave is as well as crit useless if you don't have enough attack speed, because you have to proc. Proc. And if you don't know what procking is, it means if you have a chance to activate, or if you're doing a percentage cleave damage, you have to attack as quickly as possible. Oh, are they going to get Timbersaw? The slow from the dagger, yeah, the shackle, nice. Yeah, this roaming together, it really pays off for the Dire team. I mean, that's a perfect composition. You have Lycan, who is very quick. You have Phantom Assassin, who can throw her dagger, and the dagger is perfect because they're 50% slow. And if the enemy is slow, then you have Shadow Shaman, who can shackle her. Or him. And what's also good about Shadow Shaman is that he has Arcane Boots, and a problem that these heroes always have, look at this, they don't have a lot of mana, especially from Silencer. And now the Dovahkiin used his... Nah, that's not how to write Dovahkiin. Used his Arcane Boot, and they have a lot of more mana. That's really nice. Are they going to get a kill on Weaver? Use your ulti? Ulti, no. Doesn't even need to. Does he?
Radiant's top
Dagger?
tower
No.
is under attack.
He's still here. What is he doing?
Radiant's
Nobody
structures
here
are
with
fortified.
dust. Really, the Dire team needs a little bit more dust, and especially sentries. But now the pushing comes out. As I said, Shadow Shaman and Lycan together are perfect pushers. Really, really good. Lycan now working on his BKB, a core item on him, because the last thing he wants is to be disabled, especially by stuff like Vengeful Spirit. He doesn't really want to be swapped, and he doesn't want to be Magic Missile. Wait, does BKB stop swap? I don't really know. Write it in the comments. Okay, where are we? Yes. Joe's running around. He's living a dangerous life now.
Is under attack.
Blink, blink, dagger, blink. Yes, nice. That's a dead Joe.
Something in
Now,
play.
what? If you have the question, if you ask yourself the question why the Dire team is coming back right now, the main reason for this is because the carries are roaming with the main supports. I know. I knew he's doing this. This is always so painful. You know, you're nearly dead. You're running. You have boots, and suddenly you think, hey, I could use living armor on myself. But all these abilities have quite a nice, and when I say nice, I mean terrible cast point. So especially if you what's Lycan doing here? Lycan, what are you doing? Use a wand. Turning around, yes, nice ulti. Oh god, so nice, such a nice ulti from Sand King, and they're going to get him, of course. See, again, let's look at this team fight again. We have Lycan standing around here. He's afraid. Because there are two heroes here. Vengeful Spirit doesn't have Arcane Boots and doesn't have mana. So now he has to run, and immediately his supports come down, and immediately they're disabling the enemy. Sand King is going in immediately, and they're going to kill the enemy, and especially Lycan lives. That's so important. Really, the rotating going on from the Dire team is what really turns this game around.
Dire's top tower is
Sand King now has a Blink Dagger, he has a Drum, and he has Arcane Boots in a wand. So he's pretty much set. It would be, of course, nice if he also would be buying wards and sentries, because he is a support. But if you look at the map, where the Dire sentries, there is only one up here. That's bad. Oh, ulti, there's a shackle. Yeah. Phantom Assassin, is she going to die? Yeah, she's going down, but still. That wasn't really worth it. Oh, yes, no, the ulti from Weaver. Oh, that was so close. The ulti from Overgrowth, the ulti from Treant Protector was so close to help him out. So the Dire lose 3, and that's bad because they lose 2 of their carries, and especially their carry that needs money. And as you saw, Battle Fury didn't really save her. So if you buy a Battle Fury as a Phantom Assassin and have these shitty items, only these 2, then what you should do is not team fight. You should go into the forest and farm. Because these items are only useful for this. She can run around creep camps very fast with her face boots. She gets bonus damage and she gets a Battle Fury until she gets some items that help her out. And in this case, she doesn't really need armor because this is pure damage. And he's going to do a lot of magic damage. What she needs is HP like hell and HP regen. But I'm, of course, afraid that she's going to, buy a damage item next. And wonder herself, ask herself why I'm dying all the time. And this hurts so much. It's the same with my favorite hero, Spectre. Because a lot of people don't realize that how ultra squishy she is. And she can be so much punished in the early laning. I had that so often. Let's see where Phantom Assassin dies again, because we're going to see the same thing. We have a full health. Both are full health. She goes in. She gets... Again, she's going to get pure damage. Again, he's going to get in. More pure damage, more pure damage, and she dies. Strange. Why? Well, because her main defense as an agility carry is her armor, and her armor does nothing against pure damage. Lycan is down here farming the enemy jungle. And we have Vengeful alone rotating around. That's dangerous, but what should they do? And their wards up again. I think Shadow Shaman is the only ward pitch, and that's bad. I didn't see any kind of wards from Shadow. Yeah, they have Vengeful Spirit, as I said, roaming around alone is bad. And again, the 3 supports are together with the main carry. And where's everybody? Where's everybody from the Radiant team? Timbersaw, of course, doesn't have a TP scroll. He's walking. And Silencer has a TP scroll, but used it. And Weaver, of course, doesn't have a TP scroll because he's stupid. Not the player, but the idea he has for his whatever. So we have Howl. Everybody's pretty much Howl, gets bonus damage and bonus attack speed. So that means pushing down this tower should be what? Not the disconnect. It's... who is disconnected? Club for Dark Prime? What? I don't get it. That would be Timbersaw, but he's back, I guess. Yeah, he's back. Still working on his Bloodstone, which is problematic, of course, because he died 4 times. Silencer is stacked, but he still working. Oh, he's silenced. Oh, God. That was bad. Yes, ulti. Ulti, go in. Oh, God, the ulti. Yes, damage. But still. Not enough damage. Timbersaw is going to town. Really, he's doing a lot of damage right now. I guess he's going to kill a lot of people. Oh, there's a tree armor. Otherwise, Phantom Assassin would be dead already. But she is going to die. And that's really bad for the Dire team, but still, they're going to get Timbersaw, because the main thing about Timbersaw, his main problem is if he's disabled, he's pretty much dead. Yeah. And of course, oh God, this hurts so much. You support Sand King, you support. Why don't you buy Detection? You would have gotten Weaver. Oh man, this is so bad for the Dire team. And they did so well. Complete and utter team wipe. And Phantom Assassin again dies first. This is so painful. I mean, what is she going to get? Why is she keeping this gold? If you die so often, buy a Bracer. I mean, are you ashamed to buy a Bracer? I don't know. Vengeful Spirit going for a late Medallion of Courage. I don't know. A Medallion of Courage, if you don't know. What it does, you get 50% mana regen, and you get 6 armor, and if you can then reduce your enemy's armor by 6 and lose the 6 armor you got from the Medallion. Why, I thought he was already in the game. The disconnects here are really strange. And it's an item with an active that helps out your team. So it's okay, I guess. Silencer, what is he going to get? He should buy a Sheepstick. He has to buy a Sheepstick. He's buying the Voidstone first, but he is going to get a Sheepstick. We all know it. I would have really saved for the Mystic Staff, but that's 2,700 gold. And that in this game, I guess the chances that you're killed before that is relatively high. Phantom Assassin is doing the things he shouldn't do. Oh, God. Oh, man. This is so sad. The Dire team did so well, and then they have a Phantom Assassin that acts like this. She bought a Morbid Mask for us. And what does the Morbid Mask for her right now? Nothing. 15% lifesteal of that attack is... yeah, you can do the math yourself, but she doesn't have a lot of attack speed. And why doesn't she have a lot of attack speed? Because she doesn't have treads or any kind of attack speed item. And she still doesn't have a lot of HP. Why are people doing this? Well, they have to listen to my casts. Then they realize that if you're an agility carry, you should first look at what the enemy team is using to kill you. And if that's a lot of magic damage, you can't really buy any magic resistance normally. What you have to buy is more HP. And if they're killing you with pure damage, you even have to buy... What is Tree and Protector doing that far forward? Why, that swap wasn't even necessary, but a nice ulti from Sand King. Such a nice ulti from Sand King. Lycan getting in. Wow, Lycan is getting to town. He has a Basher. That's his core item. Where's the detection? Detection. Nobody has detection, of course. Man, Lycan's core item is a basher. Why? Because why he's super fast. Still, you really want to keep up with the enemy and to somehow keeping in place. And if you don't have people with disables, basher is really good. But he has his Shadow Shaman, and yeah. Lycan destroys the tower. All the while, Timbersaw thinks, I'm not going to defend my base, I'm farming. And he couldn't anyway because he has no TPs. And again, TP check. We have 2 TPs on the Dire side, and we have no on the Radiant side, we have no TPs on the Dire side. I mean, you push in all the way into the enemy jungle and you have no TPs. What is going on? My God. Really, this game isn't noob level, you know. That is something you should know. And there's no excuse for not carrying a TP. None. Except if you're Nature's Prophet. Even if you're going to be an Abyssal Underlord if he comes out and have a global TP for your whole team, still carry TP for yourself. The pushing train's coming in. We have Lycan. We're soon going to Howl. And we have his supports, Sand King and Shadow Shaman. So he has 3 disables with him, which is perfect. He has Hex, he has Shackles, and of course we have Mommsenwasright. So if the whole team of the Radiant doesn't rotate in, that you know what that would take? Teleport scrolls, which nobody has. Yeah, that would be bad. Yeah, where is he porting now? I don't know. Did he just teleport here? Okay. They're going to get a Vengeful Spirit, who is again rotating alone through the jungle, which is bad because they don't have any kind of wards. She has wards, so place them down so that you have, vision of your old jungle. And it seemed that Phantom Assassin is, yeah, you know what she's going for. She is going for an Helm of the Dominator to have lifesteal and to go into a Satanic. Helm of the Dominator gives you 5 armor, which we have already said is pretty useless in this game for her. I like the Helm of Iron Will because he has HP regen, and I always buy it before the Morbid Mass, because except if you have already super high attack speed, 50% lifesteal is nothing, especially for 900 gold. Weaver is now very relevant. He has his Monkey King bar. Why isn't he? Okay, he saw that others are here. Sentries would be good, not just us. Yeah, he's going. And what did I want to say? I forgot, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, and you know what the problem is with the Helm of the Dominator? Still no HP. There's 1000 HP, for God's sake. Let's see, what do we have here? We have 65 damage over 6 seconds. And we have 75% extra damage into int, and here's Stone 26 int. And here you get 300 goddamn damage. And she's going to take all of it. She has right now, where is it here? 25 magic resistance. That's all. That's nothing. That's base magic resistance. Do the math, people. Okay. Vengeful Spirit, I think, is guessing that they're going to do a Roshan. All the while, Phantom Assassin is going to get her Haste Rune to help out. Yeah, that was nice. They really have to get out of the... Oh god, Dovahkiin is going down too fast. He couldn't even use his ult. This is bad. But still, they are going to town. Wow. But they shouldn't really attack. Oh, nice. The ulti from Treant Protector and the ulti from Sand King. Wow. They're going to get Timbersaw, but he's going to kill 2 of them. At least 2 of them. Sand King, Burst Strike, yes, another hit. He's regening so fast, he uses his wand and he kills himself. That was nice. If you don't know, you can kill yourself with the Bloodstone. You just have to activate it and click on the ground and you're dead. So is Sand King going to get out? I don't think he is, because the Weaver is really fast. No, he is using his Sandstorm. That was nice. Still a complete team wipe. Really should have immediately rotated out of the Roche pit when they knew somebody was coming. That was really stupid. And Roche is going to slowly, oh, not so slowly, regening up. They still have no icons for this. Oh well. I don't know who I should be rooting for here. On the one hand, I always root for the underdog that's coming back. On the other hand, the dire side really isn't doing that good a job all the time. Look at this. We have the Radiant side were very good in XP, then went to the dire. Now the Radiant side is 4,000 XP in the lead, but that's nothing at 35 minutes. And gold is pretty much even. 1,000 gold is nothing at 35 minutes. Nothing. Hey! They killed the Roshan. Why not? Looking Phantom Assassin together with Sand King. Well, Phantom Assassin definitely leads the Aegis. She's now even more exposed. Why? Because Weaver has finished his MKB. Though that means her her blur is going to do nothing for her, which wasn't that good to begin with, because all these enemies are not going to hit her. For instance, Timbersaw is always using these abilities and they will hit. Vengeful Spirit is mainly going to use Magic Missile and Wave of Terror, and while Silencer is using his Glaives of Wisdom, his main ability is to kill a Curse of the Silent is last word. So, oh yes. Again, Vengeful Spirit shows that he isn't really a good player, because she's running around the jungle alone. Yeah, that's bad. And that's something that the Dire team really has inside their head. They're always together. One carry, two supports. In this phase of the game, this is what you should do. And here we have one carry, one support. That's so nice. Shadow Shaman now has a Youth Scepter of Divinity. Oh god, he's going to die so fast. Yeah, really, he shouldn't have run, but he should really have tried to use your ulti. Ulti, yeah. With his round hitting so hard because he has his Desolator finished, and he is reducing the armor on Lycan. Yes, minus 17 armor right now. Yeah. Weaver going in. I guess what the Dire team now has to do is 5-manning. But the problem was Shadow Shaman should have disabled Weaver immediately. He should have used him or hexed him or shackled him. But we all know, if you're just seeing an enemy carry pop up that does so much damage on you, that can kill you in 3-4 hits, then you're just afraid. Weaver's quite leading in last hits denies. Wow. But I guess in this state of the game, it's not really going to be last hits denied that's decisive. Look at this. We have 30 kills, but also 7 deaths on Silencer. 10-6 on Rarity. We have 9-2 on Joe. We have 7-6 on Timbersaw. And Mafsu and the Sand King also got quite a mouse amount of time. The one hero that didn't really do anything, well, let's say Vengeful Spirit could have done a lot more with her stun. Her stun is so useful. And I had the feeling that Twilight the Tree also wasn't that useful yet. Gold per minute, nothing surprising here. It's Weaver leading quite nicely. Now Phantom Assassin going to get a BKB, which helps her out because she's going to get the Ogre Clubs first. She gets plus 10 strength now. She's gaining in HP, and BKB makes her more tanky. She should have gotten the BKB before her lifesteal, in my opinion, because it would have given her the strength she needed, the HP she needed, and the ability to get away from all the magic damage, especially from lifesteal. Oh. She's a little bit too ballsy. Weaver, does Weaver need to hide? If she want to, what? Is he going to buy a mechanism? Okay, I guess she thinks nobody else is going to buy one, so I have to buy one myself. Is this going to be a team fight? Why is everybody running around like this? Team fight. Yes, Global Silence. Global Silence. Oh god, their most important support is down. And Phantom Assassin is going down. Wow. Shadow Shaman has put down his wards. And he's disabling Timbersaw, but still, this is not looking good. Are they going to... Yeah, they get Silencer. They get Silencer, but still. Weaver's up and Timbersaw is up. And yeah, they have to run. God, the damage. The damage. Bash him. Attack him. You can't run away from Weaver. What are you doing? He's just running it around in circles. the jukes are working. The jukes are working. I would never guess this. The jukes worked. Run. Run, Rarity. Sorry. Yeah. And even the team fight looked that it was going so well for the Radiant. They only killed 2 supports and they lost the silence, and the silence is very, very useful for them. Oh God, what are you doing? Phantom Assassin, hanging around alone. What? Are you going in? Are you crazy? Oh my God, he is crazy. He has a god and blade mail and he has killed you before. I guess the idea in her head is, I'm Phantom Assassin. I should be able to kill pretty much anyone, but not alone. You need people that have disables. Yeah, but she can farm the entrance. That's true. Really, Phantom Assassin in this phase of the game really needs disables, and she doesn't have one. She has a slow. Her blur is useless against most enemy heroes, so yeah, she can't kill Timbersaw though. No chance. He's just a mobile. He doesn't care about her Stifling Dagger slow. Oh! Are they going to get... Yeah, they should be able to get Vengeful Spirit. So 1 support down for the Radiant. Timbersaw hang around here. He's going to build a pipe. That is... what? I guess useful against Sand King ulti. Okay. Ooh, he has an Aghanim Scepter. Now I realize why he's going to build a pipe. And Sand King's just hanging around here. And all his team is just spreading around. Don't ask me why. He's invisible. Has Nature's Guise on him.
Dire's structures are fortified.
And nobody's here to defend the tower. Tree armor? No, no tree armor.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Nature's Guise. Oh, it takes lasts so long. Nobody's coming. And yeah, now we have Shadow Shaman without a TP, of course, pushing in. He's running away. But still, if somebody would care coming down, he would be killed. And yeah, what are you doing here? Don't you want to get a TP? Again, TP scrolls Jack. We have no TP, 1 TP scroll on the Radiant team, and we have no TP scrolls on the Dire team. It's so sad. At least we have on the Radiant team 1 Boots of Travel on Timbersaw. Timbersaw is stacked. Yeah. Timbersaw has his Bloodstone, has a Blade Mail, has Boots of Travel, has a Hood of Defiance, and a Headdress, and he's going to have a soon pipe. But I really question if he would have needed to buy the pipe. He is very tanky, and it helps him to gain a lot of HP regen, but he also already has a lot of HP regen. Really, he should have bought something that is more utility like... Oh well, against Sand King ulti is very useful. But it wouldn't have been his job to buy it. Yeah. I guess on Silencer it would have been really nice. Really looking forward to Silencer is going to buy. Oh god, DD Lycan. That's going to be nice. Everybody's just dancing around a little, standing around. Do we want to do a team fight? PA is checking Roshan and not being with her team in general. Just running around alone. Use your face boot. That's why you have them. Face boots. Yeah, it's just farming. AFK farming. Oh man, there should be more wards on the map, but in this phase of the game, most people are simply overwhelmed with what they have to do. And I understand this. I guess they're going to get her, find her, and she's going to die again. Is she seeing them? No, they're going to Roshan. But Roshan isn't up yet. Oh, and all the Dire team going in. Are they going to get them? There's a haste rune on Joe. Wolves are scouting. Remember, wolves are invisible.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Phantom Assassin just hanging around in the jungle. And your team needs you. Your team needs you. Use your teleport scroll to teleport here. Go in. Teleport. Teleport, for God's sake. Teleport. Oh, she can't. She's silenced. Tree dies. Vengeful Spirit dies. Oh, nice. Disabled, but still. He dies so quickly. Shadow Shaman dies so quickly. But still, are they going to kill someone else? Phantom Assassin kills Silencer. That's an important kill. And what is Weaver doing? What are you doing? He runs into the range of the tower. He's using his ulti to go back. But are they going to steal? Nah, they're not seeing him. Are they seeing him? Oh, man. Do they have any kind? Of course they don't have detection. I mean, would have been so problematic for you, Sand King, before you bought your Exim Scepter with your 3,100 gold in the bank to buy some sentries, because the main carry of the enemy team is invisible. And it's going to get worse and worse with Weaver. He now has a Chrysalis, and soon he is going to have a Daedalus. But in my opinion, what he should have bought first, of course, Boots of Travel, because he right now needs mobility. Boots of Travel are a must right now. And don't ask me why he built the mechanism. That makes no sense. Of course he can heal himself, but a carry with the mechanism, there are some carry where a lot of people buy mechanism. For instance, I know that people buy mechanism on Razor. But, and of course, at the time when OD still was able to proc his passive with items, there were a lot of mechanisms on Outward Destroyer. Outward Devourer. If you don't know why it's important to call him that, most of these heroes are, of course, based on heroes from Warcraft 3 and especially on models from Warcraft 3. And Outward Destroyer were a kind of unit for one of the factions that were Obsidian statues first, and then you could morph them into Outworld Destroyers. And Obsidian Destroyers, and now they have to be called Outward Devourers. Oh, they are going to get ready. Yeah, they see her. A stun? God, if she dies here, that would be bad. Yeah, but BKB and Ulti, Sand King. Sorry. Yeah, they're all here, all clustering around this. What about this? I always love this when everybody is unsure. Should we try to get Roshan? Shouldn't we try to get Roshan? So Weaver is now pushing. Yeah. That was nice. He is going to run away. Still no sentries. Oh, a nice swap. Tree swapped in. Use Nature's Skies. Nature's Skies. Oh, nice. Oh, God. Global Silence. Tree is going down again, but Venge is also dead immediately. And are they going? Yeah, Timbersaw is also going down. Nice Shackle, but oh God, Silencer, sorry. Lycan is down. And of course, Phantom Assassin dies because she has nothing. And finally, oh God, Sand King. Nice Sand King dodge. Nice Sand King dodge. He has 144. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Yeah. Silencer used his abilities. No, he's not dead. Ooh, that was close. But still, I guess Joe is going to be able to kill the tower, and together with Klopfer Killer Can, because that apparently is the name, Klopfer Killer Can.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Okay. Meanwhile, all the lanes have pushed into the Radiant side. Now, most of these teamfights are really chaotic. And they are won basically because Silencer uses his global ulti very early. He has a sheep stick. He has the best utility item an intelligence hero can buy. Vengeful Spirit mostly dies far too often. And mostly it's because when Weaver now does a lot of damage. He has a Daedalus recipe, he still doesn't have Boots of Travel, but he has enough money for it. So buy Boots of Travel already. You can be all over the map. And sell that goddamn mechanism. Holy crap. Man, this slot is really useless for you. Buy something else. I don't know what. A heart. He's going to buy a heart later on, I guess. Yeah, that's the right choice. Okay, Nature's Guys on tree. We have Heart on Sand King. That's the wrong choice. Sand King should buy a Whale of Discord. Gives him a lot of HP, which gives him armor and increases magic damage by 25%. And that's basically to counter, Pipe. What is Lycan doing? Is Lycan does it make sense? It doesn't make sense. He uses, oh god, the damage, oh god. Holy crap, that was nice. He just walked into them and they thought, hey, there's a Lycan, let's kill him. And then his team came in and disabled them and he did the ultimate damage. Woo. And the reason now the thing is going to get better for the Dire because he has a super rasher. And the Abyssal Blade, what it does is gives you a lot of damage, a lot of strength, and it gives you a melee chance, a very high melee chance to bash somebody. And as an extra, you gain a stun you can use, an active, to stun somebody. Oh god, yeah, the damage. Now, Phantom 7, if she's going on a support, she's doing a lot of damage. She also has a basher. That is very good because the best thing you have to do on Weaver is to disable them, so you can't use to get away, use his ulti or so. And up to now, the problem was that Weaver was so good at killing all the support, the Swedish support, that they simply often weren't quick enough to disable him. But now they have 2 bashers. Wow. And main problem is, wait a minute. Lycan picks up the Aegis, so things are going to get to town. The main problem is, the best thing Weaver could have done earlier was not immediately bought a Daedalus, but bought a Butterfly, because it's the best evasion item in the game, and nobody on the Dire team tried to get MKB to go through evasion. And this would have been so good because the main damage output by the Dire side on their 2 carries is physical, so right-click attacks. And this is something that really would have been good on him. Oh god, he has 5,000 damage. Buy something. What is he going to buy? Buy a heart. Radiance doesn't make any sense. I mean, if you're walking up there with your normal boots, then use Shikuchi to go up there. He is buying... Now he's buying I just said a butterfly. Now he's going to buy a butterfly. Of course, the Eagle Song increases his damage a lot. And yeah, we'll see if that works out for him. Yeah, but remember, as far as I know, and you can correct me on this, the Dire doesn't have a sheep stick. That's a big problem. This should be a sheep stick, not a Yields. Okay, everybody hang around. We get another ward here. There's a sentry. And the supports are coming in from the top. And Phantom Assassin is also on the top. Wait a minute. That means they're pushing in. And if they get a Howl and he's using Wolves. And if... oh yeah, there's Nature's Guys on Sand King. That's very good. Making him invisible. Where is... If Shadow Shaman is able to drop down his wards, and if at the same time they can somewhat push, they will get this tower. So what they should do is feed all the wards, because the enemy going to get quite a nice amount of money from this. But still, well, they're so good at defending this, and just sitting around here doesn't get them anything. So where is Lycan walking? He's trying to push top. Although his team is bot, which is nice, because if his team is really going to sit around here and just letting the creep wave walk in, counter pushing or dual pushing, split pushing is very nice. Yeah, what are we going to see here? Don't ask me. Yeah. But of course, Lycan is now very gankable. He can run away, but he shouldn't die. Weaver is going in. Weaver is doing a lot of damage to him, but you can't really stun him. But if anybody of the enemy team goes in, he's dead. He gets his Lycan, his ulti off and his BKB. BKB is of course bad. He goes in. Where's his team? His team is sitting around. Why are you go in? Help him. Help Lycan. Oh god, Lycan is dying. But he has the Aegis. But ulti. God, use the. Oh, he's silenced. My god, he's silenced. He's still silenced. Use the ulti. Sand King, we need your ulti. But still, Phantom Assassin is now also doing damage, but not enough. Not enough. Is she going? Yeah, she blinks out. Why are you why is everybody running back? That wasn't necessary. That was really, these 2 deaths weren't necessary. Should have fought. Fight for God's sake. Don't feed. Oh man. They should have fought. Now they're just going back. Oh well, if you're going in like this, there was bad coordination. Lycan really shouldn't have gone in alone. And he was bashed and had to go back, and that would be a nice team fight if Sand King would have gone back, but he was silenced so much. And another option for Sand King would have been to buy a BKB instead of Heart, because that would mean he couldn't be disabled for using his ulti. Back to farming, I guess. Rarity is going back to the jungle. I don't know what she is going to farm, but I guess she's also going for Heart. We have Mafasu, who doesn't really need any kind of items anymore, but the one item he needed is, of course, a goddamn teleport scroll. Buy a teleport scroll. I demand it. I'm your god. Sand King, I'm your god. Buy a teleport scroll. I demand it from you. And of course, detection. A detection check, no detection. 4 stacks of Dust of Appearance. On the one hand, nice, but problem is Dust of Appearance is of course that it has a high cooldown. What's going on here? Why can I click? Wait a minute. I have this mouse problem sometimes where I can't click because somehow my left mouse button goes like the basically acts as the middle mouse button. Oh, another. Is she going to get him? Yeah, she goes. She is. But still, she's going to. Did you look that? That's what 4 hits by Weaver, but he does so much damage right now. Lycan's also going to again. You saw? Yeah, I don't know where this is coming from. Again, it's basically, you know, this is a way of moving around the map, of course, using a middle mouse button, but it's basically overriding it. Oh, yes! Are they going to get him? Ulti, where's your ulti? Use it. Why doesn't you use the ulti? Oh, God, again. That was nice. Disabled, and he uses... Weaver uses ulti, but I still don't understand why Treant Protector doesn't use his ulti. That would have been necessary. Now he uses his ulti. But... that was so nice. Silencer was pulled up into the air by Scepter of Divinity in the moment when... the tree used his overgrowth. And was saved by that, but still not saved in the sense of saved. You know what I mean. This was nice. It was terrible overextension by Weaver. He was getting so ballsy, thinking basically he can't really be killed anymore. The wards are going to get down, and I guess the barracks are going to kill. Always remember, kill the melee barracks first, because melee barracks means a lot more... do they have detection? They don't have detection. Oh god, the damage! My god, the damage. Shadow Shaman died so quickly. Yeah, now they have to run, but they should run together. Oh god, you're so stupid. What are you doing, Lycan? Where's your team? Yeah, he has to run. He didn't realize that Weaver was there. And yeah, Weaver is Weaver trying to get him? He should. But if any kind of support from the Dire team is here, it could be bad for Weaver. Weaver is so squishy in regards to disables. Now he is pushing in. Again, my mouse flipping around, and yeah, he did this. Wait. Now, if you're asking how did that, I have 2 mouses hanging around. I always have, that is going to be the problem. I always have 2 keyboards and 2 mouses connected. One set for work and typing, and creative work, and one set
Dire's
for
top
gaming.
tower is under attack.
Okay, he's trying to push the tower on his own, but tower isn't taking quite enough damage. He had to buy back. That is, of course, a problem for him, but still. Lycan, their gold pyramids are really similar. Let's look at net worth. Wow, Lycan leads. Lycan leads. Lycan leads. That's how I have to say it. And the problem for the Radiant team in this phase of the game is this. If you look at Timbersaw does damage with these abilities. And of course he's going to get more and more tanky. But these abilities are not going to get better at all. Problem is he has no active item you can use to disable someone. He should buy a sheep stick soon. Because even if Phantom Assassin has a terrible game, she's still Phantom Assassin. And once Phantom Assassin finishes her Super Basher and gets a heart, things are going to town. Then it isn't important if she had died 11 times. She's going to be what she is, a super carry with a lot of chances for 450% crit damage. Holy crap. So this is a problem. It's not that Lycan is a good late game carry. The problem is that the Dire side has another good late game carry, but on the other hand, Weaver can kill towers on his own so quickly. But as I said, one disable and one good carry on him, and he's dead. Oh god, the Blink Dagger helped him. Blink Dagger was so useful. Disable. Oh god. Didn't hit him. Most people don't remember that Azure Shock is also very good at counter pushing. It's such a nice ability. 320 damage on 7 targets. Sorry, I have to adjust my headphones for a while. Oh god, and of course, why I adjust my headphones? Yeah, Lycan is alone. Lycan is stupid. This hurts so much in my soul. It really hurts. Because not only did he got caught out by 3 people, he goes back in. He just ran. You know, and now he's going to trade his life for Vengeful Spirit. Man, that hurts. Timbersaw is going to get 700 gold for this, and now Weaver can just do what he wants for 90 seconds. And he should do that. Where's Weaver? Yeah, Weaver should now go here and push down this tower, which he should be able to do quite easily. And he should use Shukuchi more to run where he wants to go. He's always walking slowly. Why? Where is he walking anyway? What is he doing? We are walking, we are walking, we are walking, walking, walking. This is really sad. This is so sad to watch. What was the purpose of all this? What he just did? To buy Boots of Travel. Yeah. Okay. For this, you could use Shukuchi. And he's porting to his creeps now. Very good. And it's pushing. Why was this bad? Look at this. 20 seconds left. Lycan is nearly back because he's just walking casually back into his base to buy his Boots of Travel. And now Lycan basically is back in the second when he's trying to go into the enemy base, or at least push up the stairs. And he's alone. Oh god, he's disabled first. Another shackle him. Ulti, why doesn't you ulti him? He uses his ulti. God, he has his ulti, yes. This is justice. Sorry, Joe the Weaver, but this is justice. You really did that on yourself. They just dropped the sentry ward down. You were alone around here and 4 supports came out and just crushed you because they have disabled. How? I guess it's the magic of Weaver. Weaver just, like Ricky, invites people, if they have a lot of success with him, if they get a lot of kills, just walk around the map alone and do things alone. And in this phase of the game, as we saw, supports with a lot of disables can kill you if they have a sentry ward, and they had one. Now, where's everybody? PA standing around in the base is hopefully going to buy Boots of Travel and porting to her team, or is she going to AFK? Don't do this to me. You come back. Is Rarity is going in alone again. Why? Where's her team? Oh God, this hurts so much. He did so well. Oh God, the tree armor floor, the tree armor. They're already here. Yeah, he gets a urn. This time he doesn't die, but there's only one reason why he didn't die. Because Weaver is down. Because if Weaver would have been here, Rarity would be dead. Is she? Oh God, she's AFK. Why? Oh, that hurts so much. God, there's so much hurting for me in this game. Shadow Shaman, use the abilities before you die. He didn't. But there's a nice ulti. There's a nice ulti by Sand King. And it's a BKB. Yeah. Are they going? Yeah. They have to kill more. If Weaver gets back, he's going to crush them. Oh, he has to run. No, Rarity goes down. This is bad. Now Weaver is going to come back and kill them all. Yeah, at least against get those people. But now that's this game. Of course, this game is going to go on a lot longer because of this. Oh, it didn't work. God. Yeah, that was close. Who got bought back? Oh, that's nice. Silencer bought back. Bad team fight by the Dire side. Definitely. Bad team fight by the Dire team. Could have been much better for them. And Shadow Shaman buys back for whatever. Why did Shadow Shaman just buy back? What? I don't get it. Rage buyback, I guess. Or just to defend here. Could be. But his team was very close. Yeah, Weaver thinks not again. You don't get me again. But if everybody would have been here and it would have been forward, all it would have taken would have overgrowth. But of course he can use his ulti to get out of overgrowth. It's going in. Again, Dovahkiin's dying in 3 hits or 2 hits. He gets a crit. He's going in again. Again, no hit. His team is coming, finally. But he's still doing it all alone. Now there are 3 supports again. Oh God, he gets 1. But the crit! My God, the crit! He's going back. Where's your supports? Your supports. In goes. Yeah, ulti. No, ulti. No detection. God, these supports melt so much. All the while, Silencer and Vengeful Spirit push in the mid tower. Mid tower is going to get down. And we have a Sand King channeling his ult. Ult channeled, but isn't going to be used. Oh God, that's such a sad ult. That was so sad. Couldn't you use your Blink Dagger to go in? Oh, perhaps he just wanted to scare them away. But Lycan is back. Lycan is back. Yeah. You get bashed. Is Weaver helping? No, Weaver isn't helping. Weaver is going to destroy the barracks, but he should be helping his teammate. He could easily help Silencer survive, but he isn't. Now he's at half health. He has his ulti. He's going to destroy more barracks, but if they're going to get him, no, they're not going to get him. Oh God, 2 hits on Phantom Assassin. Phantom Assassin is so dead. Oh man, she still has nothing to counter him. So sad. Really, Phantom Assassin needs a heart. I mean, she has 4,200 gold. Buy a heart. Don't buy your Super Basher first. You need a heart. Remember, Weaver now has peaked out. He is 6 slotted. He will never get more than this. All this money is going to do for him is helping him to get a buyback. Oh, Rarity is alone forward again. Lycan's also nearly 6 slotted. The only thing he can do is buy a Satanic to stack up on his Helm of the Dominator. But Phantom Assassin still had this slot here. I know in this case I really would say she could forego the Boots of Travel for a time and just buy her heart. Or at least buy the Reaver. She needs HP. Yeah. Yeah, this is basically a recommended Lycan build. Zed King now has a gem that will help a lot. We already see pretty much no wards on the map, so he could deward something like this, but that's basically it. But again, the coordination of the Dire team isn't really good. It's not good. And I still sad that Phantom Assassin hang around in the base so long, because she is the deciding factor. And yeah. Why is Weaver scared away by Sand King? Yeah, Sand King still channeling, has a Sandstorm ability. The tower is going to get down. A Overkill, no disable, no disable. But Lycan also destroyed the tower. And there's still 11 seconds on the Boots of Travel. Why are running after Weaver? Weaver should use his Shukuchi. Perhaps he's going to silence a kill Treant Protector. And we have Rarity alone, but back then he's just going to run directly into Weaver. And is Weaver going to get him? No, no. Why didn't you swap him? Swap has at 1200 range. You could have easily swapped him out. God damn it. He would have been dead. It's Phantom Assassin still AK. Now he's doing something. Buy a heart. Heart. Or is she going to do something? Do something. For me. They're just standing around. I mean, I guess isn't this guy in a stack? Don't we have two Sura guys? Yeah, can Heady Hunter? No, he is Heady. Can't Dover can just tell him, yeah, we need you, do something? I don't know. Okay, now the defending is going on. We need a Sentry Ward here because we don't have a tower. Doverkin, Sentry Ward, here. There you go. Everybody is needed mid. Doverkin's Hoover forward. But still, he isn't dying. Yes, yes, ulti, nice ulti. Are they going to? They're going to get Joe. Joe is going to die. Yes, that was so good. That was so good. Doverkin is not going to die. They're not going to kill him. Wow, that's a nice team fight for the Dire. It's a perfect team fight. They killed Weaver first. They concentrated on Weaver, and now they're going to kill the other people. Only Timbersaw is here and should run. Oh God, why is everybody buying back? Sand King is nearly dead. He's yeah, now he's dead. Everybody's buying back and teleporting back with Boots of Travel. But don't forget, Silencer can't buy back, and the whole Radiant Dire team is still there. So if they go in and if they do it well, they should be able. Yes, there's the ulti. That was good. That was a nice ulti. Are they going to get? If Joe dies here, this game is over. He is dead. Wow, wow! Congratulations to the Dire team. That was simply overextension by the Radiant team. They really thought that there would have been no problem for them to go in, but didn't they see that the whole Dire team were up? But there were also a lot of good initiations. Treant Protector went in. He has a Blink Dagger, though he blinked in and used his Overgrowth. And Overgrowth now has 4.5 seconds of rooting him. And that means the enemy isn't able to move, blink, go invisible, or attack. So it doesn't do damage. But for this, it was the best thing since Sliced Bread. And this new thing, I love it. Shows you who is able to buy back. And the only guy who is able to buy back here is Timbersaw. Now, the main question is, of course, who is going to defend? And again, yeah, you're the bad 4 versus 5. The problem is, they're also 4, because, again, Heady Hunter is standing around and chilling. Yeah, this, I don't know if it's going to be totally over, but what is Timbersaw doing? He shouldn't die. Timbersaw, if you die now, that's going to be bad for your team. But Rarity is apparently attacking the Rax. God, he's taking so much damage. Yeah, but he now has his Satanic finished, and if his Satanic is going to go off, why don't they kill Silencer? Why are they running away? Now they're going to back in. Nice. Yeah. Lycan has his ult for 8 seconds, but they should be able 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, 15 seconds left for Weaver. Yeah. You have to kill them. You have to kill them as soon as possible. If you don't kill them, Weaver is going to bed and get to crush your face. Where is everybody? Why is Tree walking back to the... God! Why is he walking back? You should help your teammates. God, why can't they kill Timber? Timber has to die. Yeah, Sand King is going to die. No, he blinks out. Can he blink out? Isn't Blink Dagger disabled by the ulti? Okay. Yeah, you again, someone listen to me. Shadow Shaman, I guess. He put wards all around the map. Nice. The Dire is now dominating this, but they're making a lot of mistakes. And they're dominating this because 2 times in a row they were able to kill Weaver. And if Weaver is alive, and if they are concentrating on the other teammates, nothing will work for them. Weaver will just crush them. They have to immediately disable Weaver and kill. And Weaver now has 7,300 gold. And of course he can do nothing with it. Lycan has finished his inventory. He now has his Satanic. He didn't really use his Satanic, and that was strange. And of course the main problem of the Dire is that Suder, now he's walking again, but I don't really understand what's happening. Perhaps he had to go to the toilet or something. But he's just chilling around in base. If he bought his heart already... if he bought his heart already... Now we're also going to have a pipe on the Dire side. That's very good because... no, it's not that good. Well, against Silence's Curse of the Silent and Last Word, but... Silencer now has 58 Stolen Intelligence, so he gets 75% of... Woo! What? What? How? Sorry. How could I didn't really think that this could happen at all. Okay, this can't really happen. Weaver couldn't be so stupid again, okay? And I don't mean to insult you, player, if you look at this. But this... Is it happening again? He's going in. Dovahkiin is going in. He is using his first disable. He's... and it goes away. Oh God, he dies so quickly. My God, such a nice war trap. Did you see that? He used his first disable, which is Hex, which of course was stopped by the Lycan Sphere. Then he used Shackles, or was it otherwise around? And then he used Master Ward as a war trap. He had the gems, so they were able to sue him all the time. Then Sand King went in with a... with the burst strike, and finally Lycan was bashing on him, and he died so quickly. Now he's dead for 68 times. He doesn't have buyback, as you see, no golden border. And this would be the time where the Dire should push together, but they don't. Why? Well, of course, Heady Hunter has given up, basically. And... because he's given up, it's so nice to see that still that the Dire team is doing a lot of work. And yeah, don't ask me why, but this is terrible. Why the lanes are pushed out relatively nicely for the Dire side, and for why is everybody hanging around here? Why aren't you helping Twilight? Twilight, Rarity. Rarity is... Why is everybody not attacking him? Now they're attacking him. Okay. Uses his ult. Uses everything. Weaver's still dead. And if they're going to die, if they're going to do a lot of damage to him, he's going to use a Satanic. Use a Satanic. Yes, he uses a Satanic, but he's still not regening enough. Yeah, and he has to run. Satanic's down for 26 seconds. Whistle Blade is down. And his team is just casually strolling through the mid lane. Why don't they use these possibilities they have? Why didn't they push together? They could have gotten into the base and could have killed 2 towers if they pushed would have just went down together. What are these people doing? Why are they just chilling around in the mid lane? Finally, Phantom Assassin really disconnects. What are they doing? What is this circle running? Man. Yeah. Circle running competition. Mafusu runs in a circle. He runs around Tal. Now he's rotating bot. New circle running area has been open for the circle running competition. He is on the bot lane. He is somewhat going. No, he's not going into the bot lane. Far away from the creep range, far away where anything can happen. He hides behind the trees. Now he's going back. He's no, he's not going back. He's not really going back. He is going up. He's rotating up. He's walking up. Meanwhile, Tree is scouting out people. And on the bot lane, we have Joe again, Joe the Weaver, while Tree is up. And apparently, coordination isn't the strong side of these people. Weaver, Lycan is going to portal back. And yeah, split pushing is still going on. Lycan's taking a lot of damage. There's an ulti by Tree. Are they going to get? First, Vengeful Spirit is down. Now they have to kill Silencer. Where's Joe? Joe is down. No. Oh god, he uses his ulti. Silencer is going down Tree. Joe is shackled. Nice. Kill Joe. You have to kill Joe. Bash him. No, they can't bash him. Joe. Go on, Joe. Joe. Everything is over if you're not. Oh god. This is what we call indecision. But still, Sand King is going to die. I think they have stolen one of the gems. They should be able now to kill Timbersaw. And they don't because reasons. This game is really confusing me. I admit it. I really don't know what to say. Everybody's porting back to the town. There's a lot of stuff lying around here. There's a perseverance lying in the fountain for whatever strange reason. Yeah, Timbersaw is stacked. Oh well, Silencer still has a slot. Should have bought hard. Engine of Written. Yeah, and Weaver basically has peaked. Where's everybody? It seems... and again, Lycan is pushing out alone. Where's everybody? Tree's here. Shadow Shaman's dead. And Sand King's still dead. Okay. Now, this would be the perfect situation for the Radiant team to go together in one lane and kill people. Now, what happens right now is everybody is just standing around doing nothing while all the lanes are pushed out into the base of the Dire. Which makes no sense. Again, Joe is going it alone. He is no standing around. He is not using Shukuchi. Let's walk around with Weaver for a while. Because walking around casually is something that happens all the time in this game. He's not, right now. He's just chilling in lane. He doesn't have any kind of thing. Everybody is somewhere on the map, not coordinating anything. Here, Timbersaw is farming because apparently 7,500 gold isn't enough. He has to farm more gold for whatever reason. Rarity is going in alone again because reasons. All his his teammates coming? No, it's going to Dovahkiin is going to die, I guess, again, which is bad because he has so much useful. Oh god, that's the ulti from Sand King was good, but his team simply isn't there, and now they're going in, but Lycan is dead. This game is over for the Dire team. They did such a nice job, the nice job they did was through their coordination at first, but this basically fell to pieces right now. They could easily have won this game, especially if they had immediately, when Joe, the Weaver, was dead, immediately pushed in, immediately did something, but they did nothing. I mean, the Radiant also did that in some situations, but still, that's a very strange game for me. Yeah. And easy. I hate this when people write easy. Okay, let's take a look at this. Yeah, PA did really crush the game. PA would have won the game easily for the Dire. Okay, Timbersaw, did what he could. He went for the ultra tanky build. Pipe is utility, Shiva's Guard is utility for the team. Blade Mail is something I don't like at all. You're a tanky enough dude with a Bloodstone in a Heart of Taras. I really would have liked to see some kind of disable items. Another Sheepstick. In a game like this, you really can never have enough Sheepstick. Weaver had everything he needed and everything he could have. Yeah, I didn't perfectly agree with the how he in the order in which he gained all his items, but still he had a nice game. What his main problem was that he didn't ask. He really should have pushed out together with his team. I know as a Weaver you can push alone very well, etc. But he died 2-3 times that were totally unnecessary and were very important for the comeback for the Dire team. Vengeful Spirit has a super strange item build. Don't know what she was trying to build here. A Diffusal Blade on Vengeful Spirit. Really, this looks like one of those. I don't know what I should build anymore. If you have that many money and it's late game, buy a heart so that you have as much HP as you can, and against a setup like this with a lot of right clickers, buy a Ghost Scepter. That's also very good. And finally, the most important thing, buy a Sheepstick. It's good. Silencer did the right thing. He had a Sheepstick. His item build is perfect. He really should have bought a heart as soon as possible. That should have been his next item. Yeah. Lycan, can't really say anything about this. He did what he could, but he really couldn't carry the game alone. Treant Protector fell behind basically, but he can't do anything. His abilities, the only late game ability that really helps is his Nature's Skies, which helped out a lot, especially helped out a lot with Sand King's coordination and initiation, and of course his ulti to root people. Shadow Shaman had a strange item, but the Yule Scepter really wasn't useful. He should have built a Sheepstick. He died a lot. He was the preferred target for Joe the Weaver. Yeah, you can understand why. I mean, he has most of the disables of the team, but he wasn't very good at immediately getting it off. I mean, and if you buy a Yule Scepter and if you buy a Shadow Blade, you can buy a BKB to not be disabled. But it wouldn't have helped him anyway. He was far too squishy at the end. Phantom Assassin is the sad story. He had everything he needed. If he would have bought a heart and a super basher, the game would have pretty much over for the Radiant team. But they couldn't really have outcarried 2 super hard carries late game. No. But yeah. And finally, Sand King played a fantastic game. Did a lot of good ultis, some bad ultis, but whatever. And his item build is perfect. I would have bought the Whale before the heart, but still. So that was a really interesting game. I hope who is watching knew now why this side won and this side lost. There were a lot of suboptimal game decisions made by both teams, and like most of the times, it's come down to coordination. That's really the important thing in Dota. Coordination wins you games. My name is Mommsenwasright. Follow me on shitty social networking services and watch my videos because and give me comments. I love comments because I can comment back, and commentating is what we do. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this, because commentating is life. Thank you and goodbye.